Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're coming at you from our back patio, which has doubled as our workout gym over the past couple weeks. We can do some squats, some dips, some rows, and even some lateral raises with some common household items. So today we're going to talk about wrist joint mobilization. So far we've talked about surfaces in which there's a fixed concave surface and a moving convex surface. So let's go to the board here and review. Our fixed concave surface is the glenoid fossa in the shoulder, and the moving convex surface is the humeral head. So our glide needs to occur in the opposite direction of the desired joint motion. With the ankle, the fixed concave surface is the tibia and fibula form that concave surface, and the talus forms the convex surface. The same thing, we're gliding in the opposite direction of our desired joint motion. And same with the subtalar joint, the fixed concave surface is the bottom of the talus, and our moving convex surface is the top of the calcaneus. So today, as we talk about the wrist, the same arrangement where we have a fixed concave surface and a moving convex surface, meaning the scaphoid and the lunate form the moving convex surface. So I'm going to have Miranda come over here. We're going to show you how to do wrist mobilization. Have a seat there. By the way, our Rowan representation today is Henry Rowan Christie, our 5-year-old black lab who still acts quite like a puppy, named after the Henry Rowan. So let's say Miranda had an injury in which her wrist had been immobilized for a period of time. She was in a cast and has some joint stiffness. Of course, we're going to work on some passive range of motion, have her do some active range of motion. Go ahead and lift your wrist up and down. And let's say she's limited in flexion. Remember, we can do some P&F patterns. So if I passively stretch her as far as she can tolerate into flexion, hold that for anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds. Have her come up out of that and do a resisted isometric wrist extension motion. So go ahead and push your wrist up against my hand. We hold that isometric contraction for about 5 to 10 seconds rather, and then have her relax and passively flex her again, like so. Now, to further assist wrist flexion range of motion, we can apply some joint mobilization. So the neutral position of the wrist is the open or loose pack position. So to improve flexion, we will apply some mild traction and glide the scaphoid and lunate in a dorsal direction up towards you as the clinician. Now, to improve extension range of motion, we can do some passive extension. We can have her go ahead and push down against me with a P&F pattern and then relax and stretch her again into extension. Now, if we wanted to do some joint glides to further assist increasing joint extension or wrist extension, we would again apply our traction, and this time we're going to glide the scaphoid and lunate together as a unit in a volar direction or towards the floor. If we needed to improve radial deviation, remember it's the opposite direction, we would glide in an ulnar direction. That would improve radial deviation. And if we wanted to improve ulnar deviation, we would glide in a radial direction. So that's it for joint mobilization. We'll do one more video on this later this week on the knee and the elbow. See you next time.